What is going on, everybody? Washington here, back with another figure to review. For this review, we're going to be reviewing Marvel's Omega Sentinel. She's another Marvel Legends from Hasbro. She's part of the Build-A-Figure Tri-Sentinel wave, just like the other two figures that we recently reviewed. On top of the box, where you see the Build-A-Figure Tri-Sentinel wave, and on the right side, you see the warnings, the Joking Hazard, and small parts. At the very top of the box, you see the logo of X-Men. And also the bottom part, you see the logo of Marvel Legends series. And you see in the front of the box a window box with the figure along with its accessories and the Build-A-Figure piece, something that we're going to see in a little bit. And on the bottom part, you see the logo of X-Men with the circle on the X, and then the Krakoan language, which is obviously might have says Omega Sentinel, and with the Hasbro logo on the bottom side there. On the side of the box, you see a promotional picture of the character there, obviously picked out from the comics. And with the bottom part, you see the House of X, and then Marvel's Omega Sentinel. And the other side is also identical to the other one. The bottom part of the box, you just see some licensing and barcode on figure. And at the back side of the box, you see a really good promotional picture of the character right there, out from the comics. The top left corner, you see the Krakoan language once again, and on the right side, you see the Marvel Legends series logo. And we also got a little biography right there. If you want to, guys, pause it and read it, feel free if you like. Going down in the box, you just see the list of all the 7 figures that belong to the Tri-Sentinel Build-A-Figure wave, from Wolverine to Cyclops. And obviously there's only 6 figures that have a Build-A-Figure piece included, which is Charles Xavier all the way to Cyclops. And on the left side you see the Tri-Sentinel on the left side there next to Wolverine. It's the 8th figure of this wave that you get to build once you collect all 7 of them. Well, 6 of them that have the piece, which in total they're all 7, 8 with the Build-A-Figure piece. And the last part of the box, you just see some licensings and Marvels and Hasbro. So yeah, let's get her out of her box so we can have a closer look at her. Okay, here we have the figure, and we can start off with measurement tape, which Omega Sentinel, she measures up exactly 6 inches. 6 inches, which turns out to be a little more than 15 centimeters. So yeah, this is Omega Sentinel. Obviously, from the X-Men of the Build-A-Figure piece and Tri-Sentinel. Yeah, you can see how she has like this expressionless face or something. It's weird, kind of like a duck face or something. But yeah, you guys see a lot of texture in this from our previous review that we had. Obviously, the figure then had no paint job or no detail or anything. But this one actually has a lot more work put into it. Because look at this. She has this like bionic arms right here, and just like an android or something. I mean, I'm not too familiar with the character, but yeah, to me, she reminds me, and she actually even does look like what's her name? Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. So yeah, she got like part of her body made out of metallic, you know, and like yeah, you see some of the parts right here. Also, everything that's her arms, everything that's her arms is all metallic. Obviously her face too. It's really nice. And going down here, in the suit, where you see a lot of colors. See white, red, blue, white, red, and black, and gray. So obviously, and these, I don't know what are these, but they kind of look like shoes, kind of like the Adidas shoes. It reminds me of them. And the feet, the legs here part. You just record this part. Kind of reminds me of the stormtroopers. Yeah, kind of, reminds me of it. But yeah, everything looks nice. Even the back side, you see some paint jobs, some detail right there. Yeah, everything's pretty good. I mean, they actually did a good job with this figure. And yeah, besides being a good job on the figure, they also were even more generous by giving us more accessories on this package. We got four accessories in total now, which is one of them, this big piece, this huge piece, obviously the piece of the Tri-Sentinel, which is the torso, and obviously where you connect the legs, the arms, and then the three heads that it has. So yeah. And another thing, which is her that go by her arms. They're like cannon blasters. You obviously you peg them right in her arms. Like remove the arms that she has, and you just peg these right in there. And it's kind of hard to tell which one is left, which one's right. I mean, it doesn't really say, but I guess it doesn't really matter. You just peg them and eat in either one of them. And the other thing is we also got an alternate head, which is her more human side head. Obviously, she got hair, wavy hair, brown wavy hair, and she actually has a lot of hair. Actually, what's all this hair here? Wow, and it's actually even hard plastic. It's really hard plastic. It's not really soft or anything. But yeah, you guys see the lines and really nicely textured. The hair. I mean, it's a lot of hair actually. Yeah, you see that piece right there where it's kind of see that gap right there, but at least on the backside's not too notorious. But the only soft part of it is her bangs. This is the only soft. They're plastic, and by lifting it up, you obviously see her ears right there. So it's like nice, molding, nice texture right there. And obviously, she has a kind of like a little small defect or something. I don't know what that is, but yeah, and she has like this silver mask on that covers her whole face except for the bottom part of her chin and her mouth. Got the red eyes painted in there. She got some red lipstick too. Yeah, yeah. And there you see her, switching up her arms into those cannon blasters. Obviously, these metallic arms that she has. They come with this little huge peg right here. And besides having the peg, you can actually also hinge it too. I mean, it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, kind of hard to get a focus, damn it. But yeah, one is a closed fist, one is in a more open, more gripping hand. So yeah. And switching up the other head, there you see her with her other alternate head, obviously with the hair. And I don't know, the other one with the red head, she actually seems more like a villain with this head, and other than this one, because she's obviously part of the X-Men team, and uh, well, even though I don't know much about the figure, but yeah. And the shoulder cannons, yeah, they're really not shoulder cannons, the cannon blasters here. Yeah, they're really nicely painted. You see this part right here. It's got some nice paint job, really nice. And then the other part here, it kind of looks like if you could spin it or something, but no, it's just all one piece. I mean, they don't got any like blast effects or anything, but they got this one that could actually peg it in there. The little blast effect. It has this little peg hole where you can peg it in there, but we don't have any of that blast effects. Maybe if you get like an Iron Man blast effect, you can probably like peg it in there and see how it looks like. Unfortunately, I don't have one in hand, but yeah, you can guys always give that a try. And for accessories, obviously, her head is on the ball peg. She can also swivel like full rotation, full 360. And unfortunately, because of her hair, that really limits the articulation for hinging up. That's so unfortunate, but for looking down to about this good range. And now switching it up to the other head, she actually does have that hinge that we can see right there. She has a good range looking up. She can pivot a little bit side to side. She doesn't have any, even though she has this thin body, she does not have any of those butterfly joints, but she does have those ball joints on the uh, shoulders. And due because of this shoulder pads here, they actually do not, because they are soft plastic, they actually do not limit the extension on the arms right there, which is good. And she can rotate full 360. That's nice. She obviously, has that hinge on the elbows. No swivel on the bicep or any of that, but she does swivel on the elbows there. She has a swivel and a hinge on the wrist, which is great. She has a ball joint on the torso, which you can rotate and also move, rotate. It's good. She does not have a swivel on the waist, but at least we got this piece on the torso here. But and she does have ball joints on the legs, which she can split about this much. Very limited, about this much, but yeah, kicking range about this much, really good. Kicking forward about this much, very limited. Um, she's got those swivel on the thighs there. She also has double hinges on the knees. You can see. You can see on her stormtrooper legs, she has those double hinges on the knee pads right there, which is great. Um, she has that ankle pivot just like any other Marvel Legends, and she also has that hinge up and down. And she's got the stamp and then the pec holes in there in the bottom part. Yeah. But yeah, here you see her with the two X-Men colleagues who are also part of the Tri-Sentinel Builder figure wave. For comparison size, here you see her with two other Marvel Legend figures, both 6 inches and from Hasbro. Here you see her with a 5 inch and a half Darla from the Shazam figures, also from Mattel. And here you see her with Spries, which is also 5 inches and a half from the Marvel Eternals from Hasbro. From Jazzware, here you see her with a 7 inch Pentagon Junior Luchador, and with Manda Nunez, 7 inches, both figures from Jazzware. Two 6 inch and a half DVC figures from Dragon Stars. Two 7 inch McFarlane Catwoman from the DC Multiverse, McFarlane. Two 6 inch Jenna Vasquez from Aliens from NECA. Here you see her with a 7 inch and a half McFarlane Wonder Woman from the Death Metals figure from McFarlane. And you see her with a 7 inch Harley Quinn from Mattel. Here you see her with a 7 inch Ellen Ripley and a 7 inch Amanda Ripley, both figures from NECA. And of course, one 8 inch and a half Predator from AVP, and one Xenomorph 9 inch from AVP, both figures from NECA. So yeah, what do you guys think of this review? I think it was a lot better than the last previous figure that we had. I'll be posting more figures from this wave pretty soon, so you can make sure to give it a like and subscribe and support the channel. That really helps me out, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. That really helps. And yeah, we're already 3 figures. We already got 3 figures down. We're already 4 more to go so that we can complete the Tri-Sentinel. We already got the torso. We got the right arm. So yeah, make sure to not miss it and subscribe and support the channel. That really helps, guys. Let me know in the comments below what do you guys think of this figure. And if you have any information of this character, which I don't have a lot, you can always leave me in the comments. And yeah, that would also help. And that's also good. And if you guys are an X-Men fan, would you add her to your collection? Let me know also. And but yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys next time.